All right. What's up, y'all? Everybody's coming in. What's going on? Get some waves out here. Welcome. It's gonna let more people trickle in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Please let me know you can hear me. I want to make sure I'm not just talking to myself, but I'm talking to all of you. So please let me know that you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Give me something to say, Macca, we can hear you. You good? All right. What's going on? Just gonna let a few more people come in and we'll get right into it. Yes, thank you. Great. Happy Monday, everybody. We are here on a Monday. Wishing it was still Sunday or Saturday or the weekend or Friday. Let it be Friday, right? Yeah, I hope everybody is having a great start to their week so far. And yes. All right, well, I'm excited. We're going to get into it because I think the guest that's coming on today has a really set schedule with only limited time for us to be able to discuss GOAT Talk. All right, everybody, welcome to GOAT Talk. I know more people are coming in, but we want to go ahead and get it started. This is the Battle Manifesto's GOAT Talk presented by Breaking for Gold USA. Thank you so much to everybody joining today. My name is Macca, M-A-C-C-A. Macca spells her name that way. That's right. I'm an elite athlete representative at Breaking for Gold, which is the official breaking division for USA Dance. I'm really excited to be back. It's been a while, right? It's been a while since we've done GOAT Talk. Probably about a year now, but we are back in full effect because the national tour, Breaking for Gold national tour is currently happening, and we're actually almost at the end of it. So we have one more stop left, which is in New York for the regional competition before we actually head to the national championship in Austin, Texas on May 6th. So before we get into the nationals that is coming up, we did want to go ahead and check in with different folks that are a part of the actual national tour currently. So this is why we have our first guest coming on today. Everybody, yes, I love it. You're all coming, you're all trickling in, and I love to see it and that you're here for the GOAT Talk and ready to listen. So, but like I was saying, yes, so we are towards almost at the end of our national tour, but this is the GOAT Talk because we are getting closer and closer to witnessing like historical events happening, right? To witnessing historical events happening, right? Not just historical, but we're going to witness a total of 32 athletes, 16 B-boys and 16 B-girls that will compete for the first ever medal at the Olympic Games for Olympic breaking. So come on, y'all. I think we're all ready for it. Hello, everybody coming on in. I think we're all ready for it. So if you don't know, I think you know by now, but if you don't know, the Olympic Games will take place in 2024. And we have the national tour that's happening right now to get our USA team for the Olympic Games, right? So this is super exciting territory, unprecedented times. like the politicians like to say, that we are in right now in terms of break-in, right? So it's really super, super exciting. So with the Battle Manifesto's Gold Talk, we are highlighting B-boys and B-girls from the U.S. that have their eye on the Olympic gold. And we're going to hear their stories, their backgrounds. We're going to hear their journey and the events that they are participating in and how they are feeling about their journey. So I'm super, super excited with that. So just so you know, we had two regionals that happened so far. First one did start in Los Angeles. That happened on March 4th. And then this most recent one happened the beginning of April. And it was April 1st where we had our second regional. And with that regional winner is actually here today, is going to be joining us here today to discuss his experience and his journey so far. And that regional adult winner is, of course, Jeffro. So if you did not know, this Jeffro is who we'll have on the Gold Talk today. So I'm super excited to go ahead and bring him on. So I saw Jeffro in here. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring this person in. So Jeffro, can you? It's been so long since I've done this. Can you request to join Jeffro? Let's do this. For the next one, we'll have it way better set up. It's my first time doing it in a long time, so things have changed on here. But I need you, Jeffro, to go ahead and let's see. What's up, everybody that's joining so far? Welcome, welcome. So excited to have you here. Of course, he doesn't know how to do it. I just invited you. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Is that the sound? Is that sound effects?
That's everybody out there that's giving you, like, standing ovation right now.
Max.
They all giving you standing ovation.
Max, you're talking for so long. I was like, hey,
I know.
We gotta hurry up.
I know, because everybody, Jeffro is Mr. Jeffro right here. He's a busy individual, okay? So he doesn't really have that much time. So, oh my gosh, thank you so much for blessing us today, okay?
No, it's good to be here though. It's good to be here. I'm glad we're doing this. Last time we did this was I was on a trip. I think I was in Kansas City, and then we had a call, and it was just like super random. I went to a hotel, try to find a spot, but it was cool. It was cool though. So it's good to be back.
It wasn't really that cool because, you know, we set this up previously and you just found a random spot to do this interview, which shows that you really didn't care, but okay.
No, that shows that I care. I always give you a hard time.
Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, make sure y'all show some love for Jeffro, who's joined. Again, congratulations, y'all. Congratulations on winning Minneapolis. How do you feel? What's going on?
I feel good. That's all I got to say. I feel good.
That's all you have to say.
That's all I got to say.
Okay. All right. Well, before we dissect what feeling good means to you, how's your weekend? What you get into this weekend? Anything fun that you did?
No, I relaxed. This was like the first time in a long time where I just chilled the whole weekend, getting ready for Brazil. So we just chilled, spent time with the family, went to church. It was a good weekend.
Oh, yes. You celebrated Easter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
good for you. So great for you. You know, so this time you said, like, you definitely chilled the entire weekend. It makes me think, like, obviously with the Olympics being like a year away, right? But would you say like your balance in terms of being able to just have more free time or less free time, or, you know, focusing more on training or less, has definitely changed since a few years ago?
Oh yeah, for sure. To be honest, I'm not even focusing really that much on work. as far as like trying to get income and everything. So I have a lot of time to just train, go to physical therapy, which I just came from. That's why I was a little late, but that's where I came from right now. But you were talking, and I was like, all right, get it going.
That's why I was talking, people, because he was
chill,
late, so.
chill.
I had to get some time.
So yeah, no, but I have a lot of time to just like really just focus on maintenance, body, like just working on my body, keep myself just healthy, really. So, yeah, a lot of time for self.
Yeah, that's good, because I mean, the fact that you started off saying that you don't really have to focus on work, that's great. So you don't really have to focus on work, but you have the ability to. I mean, I'm sure you're doing some kind of work, but you have the ability to actually.
I do no work at all.
You do no work
at all.
Okay, so that is also the dream, right? To be able to really, if you're looking to compete or be a Olympic competitor, to be able to actually just focus on that, right? And not have to do any other work.
No, it's because I have a whole team. I have a whole team that helps me not work. You know what I mean? I have a whole team, which is my crew, which is the RAD, and then my Fit Break squad. They pretty much cover everything. Well, a lot of the things that I have to deal with. So realistically, I'm just trying to focus on the games. So
yeah, that's amazing that because they're helping you with being able to focus specifically on being ready for the games, you know?
Yeah.
So shout out to your whole team, okay? Can we just get some fire emojis and heart emojis to just shout out Jeffro's entire team for helping him get to the games and taking on the hard workloads.
I do nothing. I do nothing at all.
So he doesn't have to do anything at all anymore.
Yeah, the life. Top 3 desserts. Top 3 desserts. I gotta answer this. I gotta give the people what they want. Top 3 desserts.
Give me some real questions, but go ahead. Top 3 desserts. Yeah.
For sure, cookies. I have to have some type of Oreo every night. I have like one cookie, one Oreo cookie every night. That's a fun fact. Another dessert, chocolate cake. That's a favorite. And the last thing would probably be, I don't know, just more cookies, crumble cookies.
And guess what, y'all? Those are all vegan, by the way. Anyway,
you lying.
So
you lying. You lying.
They're all vegan, by the way. They should be, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway,
a whole nother story.
Jeffy, okay. Besides top 3 desserts, we're gonna switch and change it to Minneapolis.
No, I actually got to go right now. So, one question. All right. Minneapolis. Let's talk Minneapolis.
Tell us about Minneapolis. How did you like it? What how do you feel about your performance out there?
Yeah. No.
And besides the fact that you won, but, you know, still.
No, Minneapolis was a vibe. I came into it with the mindset of just chilling. You know, I was not gonna put too much attention or pressure on myself to win. I was just gonna go in and just enjoy it. Really, we even went to an amusement park. Well, the mall, and it has like roller coasters and everything. That was the first time I went on a roller coaster, by the way. It was me, Zeku, Sweet, Floyd.
Of course, Zeku.
Yeah, Zeku. It was actually Zeku's idea.
Of course.
So we did that. It was just a good time. It was just a good time. It's been a long time where I just actually just chilled and explored the city and just had fun. So that was pretty cool to do.
Oh, I'm happy.
But it was a vibe
for you.
It was a real vibe. You're real happy. I'm happy.
I'm happy for you. That's the first time, you know, because a lot of times, I mean, it is true. Like, you're in and out, right? So when you're competing and you're focused just on the competition, and most of the time you don't really have time to explore any of the places that you go to, really. So
fun fact.
That's good.
I don't like when people say, "I'm happy for you."
Okay.
So can we change that up?
I'm happy for you. It's like, no, we're gonna change that up. I want to dissect why you don't like when people say I'm happy for you, but you know,
it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real.
No, I'm genuinely happy for you that you got a chance to explore. What?
Coming from you, Mods. Coming from you, my most like you're my number one hater. Coming from you, it doesn't seem right.
We all have to have a number one hater anyway.
You're right.
It just motivates us.
You're
no.
right. You're right.
No,
You're right.
it's all about it's a supportive hate anyway. Yeah, so no, it was a good experience. I think it's interesting. I was wondering how most breakers are strategizing, obviously, to compete, but because things have changed, right? So we're not actually point based now, but it's performance based, right, for this tour. And technically, as long as you enter a regional competition, you could then compete at the national competition, right? So, but you still gun-ho went straight for winning the whole competition. So,
No,
yeah.
It's funny because even if you win, it just saves you a prelim round. So I'm just like, we still got a whole journey during nationals. So that's why I was okay. That's why I was okay with not winning. I was just like, all right, let me at least get the top 4 because I already know it's gonna be a lot of work for nationals. But
exactly.
You know?
But he ended up winning.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite battle of that night in Minneapolis?
Favorite battle for Minneapolis. It's probably the finals. It was probably the finals against Zeku.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just I don't know. We just came into it like when I found out I was going to the finals, and he knew he was going to the finals. We're like, let's just have fun. Let's just have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So then we went out, and then we just it was just backdoor. So we're just backdooring each other. So.
Somebody write this down. Backdooring each other. Okay.
No, pause. Actually, forget I said that. Just delete all of that.
No,
I was
okay.
responding. I was responding. He was responding. Just keep it like that.
Only on the go talk. Okay. It's okay. No, boss. It's okay. We're just talking. So, it was, no. Everybody was probably like, yes, Jeffro versus Zeku. I think anytime when it's like people that are on the same team, they have to go up against each other. It's special. So, so it's absolutely special. Anyway, so also had to go up against Gravity, right? Is another person that's in Monster. What do you feel like, was there a difference in terms of how your battle against Zeku versus like Gravity or anybody else that you had to battle in terms of Monster? I mean, I recall, we were on the same side one time battling against Zeku, but that's a whole other story anyway. But was there any feeling of difference battling Zeku at that time?
No, not this time around.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like freely and just pure just enjoyment and just fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, coming up, whenever I first got introduced and brought into Monster, there was always this level of I had to prove myself because all of these other breakers were pretty established. By the time I got on, there was Tata, Zeku, Kareem, everybody. It was just crazy, like a crazy squad. And I come in like I'm a nobody. I'm literally just there like I ain't supposed to be here. So I always felt like there was this story that I had to like kind of prove myself to them. And I feel like when going against Gravity, that was one of those moments too where I was like, okay, let me prove myself. Let me prove myself. So by the time we came around to Zeku this past weekend, I felt like we're at a mutual level where we could let's just have fun. So I didn't have to prove myself, So it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling.
Yes. Look at you now. Stop playing. Look at you
Stop
now.
playing with me. Hey, stop playing with me. I need all y'all to know, stop playing with me.
That's how he feels, everybody.
That's how I feel.
Stop playing with him.
Stop playing with me. Hey.
No, it was an amazing battle, though. On a note of Minneapolis, and I like to ask this question, especially because I think it's important for I'm gonna ask you, you know, if you got a chance to watch like any of the youth or teen battles or even of the big girl battles. But I think it's just really important to also, you know, for any of the youth competitors and teen competitors that are watching, to know that, you know, some adult athletes that they feel like their favorite athletes are watching them as well, right? And are giving them the time of day as well, because what they're doing is super important as well. Did you get a chance to watch any of those battles, Jeffro?
Yeah, no, there's a couple of, I was watching the youth battles. There are a couple of killers out there. Was it Swazi being one? Swazi,
yes.
I don't know if it's because I'm biased, because he's black, but I was like, hey, he's killing it.
He was killing it regardless.
He was killing it. And another one, what's his name? He had long hair. He had blonde hair. I think maybe he won the youth. I don't know. I don't know if you keep up. Do you watch the youth?
So the youth winner was Wilson. Are you not talking
Wilson?
About Wilson, though? Oh, you're talking about Wilson. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It was Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
See, I absolutely do keep up. Yes.
Yeah. All right. No, it looked like you were looking at a sheet. It looked like you wrote this down. This is already premeditated.
Absolutely, I have to have my notes, y'all.
Yeah, no, I get you. No, Wilson was going in, and the thing I like about Wilson is he was in the music, he was in the pocket, he was in the battle. Like not just he knows what he's gonna do, but he's watching what you do so that he can do something better. So I really think that was a really cool thing about Wilson. He was just really reactive.
Yes.
So.
Oh, okay, yes, and we have somebody saying the blonde kid that went against Blue, that was ill. Yes, I mean, seriously, these youth athletes and teens are nothing to play with. Seriously, they are. It's going to be exciting to see them once they get in the adult category, and you have to battle them as well, Jeffro.
No, I'm checking out as soon as they touch 18. I'm checking out. I ain't playing with kids. I ain't playing with them.
You're not playing
I'm checking out.
Yeah, the level that they're gonna be on at that point.
No, I ain't. It's not gonna be fair. Like, all right, so look, if there's an average age of breakers right now, there's an average age, let's just say, of top breakers. Maybe it's around 20, like late 20s. I feel like it's only gonna get lower and lower. Like the average age will probably be like 20 in the next 7 years or so.
Yeah.
And it's just not going to be fair.
I mean, you know, it's kind of like it will go backwards because, you know, when, you know, breaking started, the average age was really, really young, like 12, 13.
So you're saying we're about to see a correction. We're about to see a correction.
So good luck to everybody that is older than 20 years old. No, this is why we have specific categories. But yeah, but imagine Jeffro, you know, 6 years old, started breaking, and then going into youth, you know, the youth category, getting a chance to do that, and then going into the teens, and then going into the adult. Like, your life would have been crazy, you know.
You're right. Right, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. I feel like even though, and this is one thing I take like to heart when people bring up experience, how long you've been dancing. I don't really think that's a factor, but I think it's what you experience. And what I mean by that is, let's say I wasn't dancing in the 90s, but I have mentors and coaches that's been dancing in the 90s, and I vibe with them, and I vibe with like I kind of get a little bit of what they understood with the dance. So their approach to the music. So I really think that is an advantage that a lot of us have over some of the younger guys, even though they've been dancing some could even dance the same amount of years as I've been dancing, but I just think it's what they experience as opposed to how long they've been dancing. So yes. I think we're in a good, well, I'm lucky. I think I'm fortunate enough to know that era, even though this wasn't myself that experienced it, it's others that experienced it, and I'm around them. Yeah. And it kind of just comes on to me. So yeah. So it's interesting.
That was beautifully stated.
Yeah. Thank you. I think a lot. I should make a book. I should write
He's
a
a
book.
thinker, y'all. He's a thinker.
I'm a thinker, for sure.
No, but it's no, it's very, very true. I agree, Jeffro. I agree.
Don't
Well,
be taking
so
that. Don't be taking that. Don't even bring that on nowhere else.
it's copywritten, y'all.
Yeah, don't bring that nowhere else.
Silly. So just touching base on the tour. It's really different this year compared to what last year was, right? Just in the sense of last year we had about six regional events that happened, and then so we cut it down to 3 regionals this year, and then going into the nationals, right? But like how I also said earlier, we had the point system last year, and this year it's performance based. So there are definitely some differences that happen. I just want to get your take on how you feel about those. I know some people may think, last year they had to go through all of that, right? Trying to go to multiple events and like,
Last year was
spending
stressful.
that money, but yeah, exactly. So some people may feel like, oh, now this year it's easier. Some folks that are coming in now, they get an easy ticket kind of, but at the same time, it's like, do you really want all that stress again, having to do the same thing that you did last year? So
Yeah.
what's your take on that?
No, for sure. I like this better. This just 3 nationals, top 4 goes to, top 4 regional goes to the nationals. I think that's way better. Last year was almost like an attendance. Like you show up and you get top 16 at every regional, you would have probably been on the national team. Like realistically, if you went to all top 6, if you made top 16 and got eliminated for all 6 regional last year, you'd have been on the team. Like that's how it felt. I barely made it. Even winning, I won 2 of the regionals last year, and then I got 3rd place at one of the regionals, and then I was like, okay, let's just go to nationals. I went to nationals, even with all those points that I accumulated through the regionals and nationals, I only made it to the team by 5 points, and I'm just like, this stuff is crazy. There's some type, the point distribution is off. So I think it's cool that it's done like this, because there's a learning process. You try something, if it doesn't work, we adapt and we try something new. So I think that it's pretty cool that we're doing it like this, because I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna do all 6 regionals. If it was to happen again, I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm only doing one. It's just gonna test my luck out in nationals. So that's it. So this is way better. I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, I think it's also puts less stress on your body, as well. So yeah, I think that's definitely was a big focus, to make sure that it's really doable for the athletes, right? To be able to feel better when they're going into the nationals, but also going closer to the Olympics as well. So, and it's not that exhausting. And it's not exhausting on the pockets either. Some people that are coming don't have sponsors, right? But they have to pay a lot of the money comes out of pocket. So it's trying to make it doable for everybody. Yeah.
Facts.
Absolute facts. Exactly. So I'm glad to hear that this year is definitely better for you. Before we jump into the next topic, Jeffro, I know it's 1:30, right? And we were talking.
Technically, I was supposed to be out. I was supposed to be out right now.
Hey, everybody that wants to continue here, Jeffro talk, please give me some fire emojis, some hearts. Say, Jeff needs to continue to talk because he is not done yet. So
let me out. Let me out.
See, you see, they're all coming in.
All right.
So they all want to hear you talk.
All right. All right.
You got a few more things that we want to discuss. One big thing that I need to discuss with you is, okay, nobody has done so yet. I need you all to go to teamusa.org. Okay, it's amazing. All right, Jeffro is part of one of the first B-boys and B-girls that is officially on the Team USA website. You can see it right there. His full government name, y'all. Listen,
Hey, chill.
right?
Don't check it out. Don't check it out.
It's public record. It's listed right right on their website. But I think it's amazing. Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Congratulations. How do you feel seeing your picture, seeing your bio on there? Like, come on. How does that feel?
I think it finally shows that breaking is accepted. You know, this is kind of our acceptance into the the USOPC, Team USA. I think it's pretty tight. I think we're headed in the right direction. So being the first, again, I don't take credit, because I mean there's a lot of people that made this possible. I'm just competing. So there's a lot that happened beforehand, from history, from people just trying to pitch breaking to the USOPC, trying to just bridge the gap and push us a little more forward in a mainstream direction. So so there's a lot of credit. There's a lot of credit that goes to everybody. I'm just, like I said, I'm just here, just dancing, enjoying the ride. So.
Where you doing your part as well, right?
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part, and we try to education too, but it's a little more locally within our communities over here. So we do our part, compete, educate.
Mm-hmm.
We do it. We do it.
But also when you're on this platform and in contact with people like USOPC, and just showing how amazing you are, be respectful with it as well. You're a really respectful dude, Jeffro. So it's really,
thank you.
It's really great.
I need some of y'all to lose the back door. Sheldon, lose the back door.
Well, hey, you started it, so it's not. You started it. People are following. Hey, that's why you got to make sure you know what you're saying, because people are always listening.
Y'all set me up.
Time, okay.
Y'all set me up.
So speaking on that, right? So you're on Team USA's website, which is amazing, as everybody was saying. But with that, you also had one of the first experience of being one of the first B-boys and B-girls to actually go to the Team USA facility out in Denver, if I'm correct, right? Out in Denver. And that was the beginning of this year. So, I mean, that's major, not just being on the actual website, but going to the facility and being in a space where so many Team USA athletes have been or continue to be. So, yes, tell us about how that experience was for you.
Yeah, no, it was, you could tell when breakers are in the building. You could tell. That's the first thing. First thing you could tell when breakers are in a building. One, there's just a lot of looks. There's a lot of, I guess, prejudice. People probably expect something from the way we talk, the way we look, dress. But when we came in, we probably got the most positive feedback after the camp was over, from the cafeteria to the desk people to just everybody that was working there. They really loved the breakers, and they really showed that and reciprocated it with showing up to our mock battles and, just getting us stuff and just being super nice to us and kind to us. And we heard through other sources that, we're like their favorite, so a lot of their favorite groups of I guess, discipline, Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It was cool. But being over there, we're kind of exposed to a lot of their resources, mm-hmm. Having a dietitian, a strength and conditioning coach, their recovery center. There was just a lot of things that we had, and we're pretty fortunate to experience that. So I don't know. It was pretty game changing for all of us, and then to build together with the team, because a lot of us, we're not crewmates. We're all competing for 2 spots. We're all like of the breakers, the B-boys, of course. We're all competing for 2 spots, but at the same time, we all came together and figured out how we could help one another. Even though some of us aren't in these competitions, others are still supporting us on the side and trying to give feedback and input. So it was pretty cool. I feel like there was a good amount of bonding that happens.
Yes, and I think that's a really great point, because you know, you're on a team, right? The national team, but at the same time, you are individually competing against each other.
Yeah.
You know, B-boys and B-girls, just to get that gold medal, right? So, it's interesting having to, you know, balance that, that right there between like being on a team and, you know, being like part of a community and such, but then also be like, yo, I'm trying to win.
For real. For real.
Whatever you just said.
So, but that's the thing. That's why it's cool that we're able to put that aside sometimes. Well, off court, off the battlegrounds, we're able to put that off to the side and just be like, hey, we got to go. We're gonna move forward, and we're just trying to find the best representatives to move forward with, and go to Paris and compete for the whole United States. So I think it's pretty cool that we can do that, you know, especially knowing that the egos in breaking, we all have ego, like myself, everybody on the team. But at the same time, we got to be able to just put that aside and just focus on the great, like the mission, really. So, yeah.
I agree. Yeah, we definitely all have ego. It's part of being human, right? So, definitely just knowing when to turn it on and off.
Yeah.
So when you went to Denver, right, for the training camp at Team USA facility, you also were part of like a really dope tradition that they do, right? That they don't always do, from my understanding. They don't always do, but for the breakers, they did a special ceremony of lighting the torch.
Yeah.
So how was that? You know, that's something that's like Olympic, right?
Yeah.
Lighting torches and such. So how did that feel?
Yeah, no, it's cool because, like you said, it's not something that they do often. So I think just special events, special occasions, the Olympics. But yeah, for them to do that for us, it's like, I don't know. It's just like I said, it was welcome.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty cool that they actually set all that up. But
I know it was cold as ever out there.
It was cold.
Did you hold on? Did you hold on to the torch to get some?
Well, I had that torch right next to me. I needed that heat. I had that flame just right next to me. But no, it was cold for sure. But I don't know. The moment was perfect.
The moment was perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Did you post about it on your Instagram?
Wait, hold up. Joy, you may come up, right? I'm supposed to be gone right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You have people waiting. You have people waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, my boy hiding. He's
So-
hiding.
Hey, Macca, I'm trying to practice. I'm trying to practice
He's hiding. They
Hiding.
got him hiding downstairs.
So-
I'm judging all these answers he's saying. They're like lying to you.
I shut up. What?
I know you're like his coach.
Hey,
Make sure you're saying the right thing.
he's one of my coaches for sure.
Yeah, exactly, and PR coach too, right?
Yeah, right.
Make sure he's saying.
You notice this interview is a little different. I'm a little more nicer.
Yeah.
I'm being a little more.
Yeah, we had to talk
A
about
little
it.
more nice.
I'm
Yeah.
working on my English too.
Hey, you
See,
doing good.
I need. This is why. Look,
It's all right.
see?
Hey, listen, it's okay.
You know,
Don't even
done.
worry about it.
I'm done.
I'm upset now.
One
No,
more
okay,
question.
listen. One more question and we're gonna end it actually. But I was coming to my last question, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. My last question just is what can we expect to see at the Nationals of Jeffro? Tell us, what can we look forward to?
All right, Nationals, May 6th.
First.
Besides first base, what you're gonna see when I walk in, you're gonna see all whites. I'm gonna have some white shoes on, white pants, the white tee. I'm gonna come different. This is called the godly mode, aka the tester. So I'm gonna come in the tester fit. So I'm gonna be testing everybody. I know I'm saying this now, but it'll be messed up if I lose first round. But but I'm gonna come in the tester fit, and that's all you need to know.
You gotta call the scientist. You gotta add that nickname. The way but testing every hypothesis.
Yeah, so ready for church. Oh, like
You're ready for church.
So I'm just saying that's what it is. But beforehand, I need a shout because my people are in the chat now.
Yeah.
We have the
Oh,
ether.
now y'all are okay.
Yeah, we have the ether. We have the ether coming up right before Nationals. So May or April 29th, 28th, 29th. Yeah, I'll come through. But back to nationals. The tester fit. That's all you're gonna see when you see me walking in all white, plus the rad vest. Kennard's gonna be there too. Joel gonna be there.
Stay white. It's gonna stay white while you break
It's
it.
gonna stay white. I'm gonna stay clean. You know, that's how you know that form is clean. If I get up by the end of the night and I'm on clean, then you know I deserve to win.
Amazing. No, amazing. Jeffrey, thank you so much, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. So let them know again, Ether is when?
April 28th, 29th, that weekend in Houston. You can follow the Rad Ether page or go to Rock All Day Crew, and you can find all that info over there. But yeah, come out. It's in Houston. We're partnering up with Tribal Grounds, so it's gonna be a festival from I want to say Thursday to Sunday. 2-on-2 footwork battles, 2-on-2 breaking battle. We got kid battles. There's a light feet battle. There's 1-on-1 hip hop battles. We got workshops. We got Buddha Stretch coming down. We got who else coming down? I'm just naming everybody a part of the festival from Tribal Grounds to the Ether. So it's gonna be a good festival. So come through, come out, come see your boy.
This is serious, y'all. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Or Jeffro, sorry.
You call me Jeffrey? Whoa.
Listen, this is what you better get used to it. Because they all gonna start calling you Jeffrey. Anyway, if you haven't already, for all of you that are tuning in right now, where can they follow you? Let them know.
Follow me at Jeffro Rad, but you already know that. Yeah, just I don't know, just follow me. I mean, I'm on here, so you could just click the name, I think, and don't call me Jeffrey though.
Don't call me Jeffrey. Don't make that mistake, okay?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Call me. You can call me anything else. You can call me Mr. Papillon. You could call me Ratty Daddy, Jeffro. What else? What else do I got? What else I got?
Scientist.
The tester.
The tester.
I got
That's a new one.
That's a new one.
Okay.
We just came up with that today, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have got the new name, the tester, came up on the Go Talk. Y'all heard it here first, all right?
Yeah.
I'm
happy for you.
You're so special. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all follow at the Battle Manifesto. And of course, if you're on here, you're following Breaking for Gold USA already. But thank you so much, everybody. I will see you all next week. But in the meantime, this has been another episode of the Battle Manifesto's Go Talk, presented by Breaking for Gold USA. My name is Macca, M-A-C-C-A. Macca spells her name that way. That's right. And I will see you all next week. Have a great rest of your Monday. Thank you, Jeffro.
Peace.